Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do a general message in love. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the energy here today in love for my Virgos? So I'm actually going to be pulling two different spreads today. So I'm going to be pulling the first spread, which is going to be for those of you who may already be in a situation, okay? A relationship or whatever, marriage. And then the second spread is going to be for my singles. So Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos that are in a relationship, in a situationship? They have somebody. What's the energy for those? So strong, this energy, Spirit. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Okay, so I'm going to take the top one. So it says healing family issues. It says your love life benefits. It says you forgive your parents. You also have given your relationship a chance. And then you also have forgiving and learning. It says work on your partnership. And it says as you release and heal the past, it says you experience more love in your present moment. So I feel like what I'm picking up for someone here, right? You may be dealing with someone who has some sort of maybe childhood issues, right? Maybe they had issues with their parents or parents growing up. Maybe they had an absent parent. Maybe they had both parents around, but there was no love in the situation. So they find it difficult to show love or even receive it in their adult years, right? But you could really be trying to love on this person. But I don't know if they just find it a little bit difficult to embrace. Give me a card for going forward. Now, I'm also seeing something else, but let me get the card going forward first. Okay, codependency. Okay, so let me go with what I was thinking. I was getting this energy here where for some of you, there may be some sort of a separation of a family situation that includes children here. And I feel like for some of you, it may have been difficult or it is difficult for you to separate or part yourself from these children because I feel like you don't want them to grow up and see you in a certain way. But for some of you, it's like this energy where you feel like maybe you have to go, you have to leave. Because you've got this codependency energy out here. And what is interesting, right? It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. And I feel like for someone here, it may be the woman that has the addiction in this situation. Now, it doesn't have to be. And notice a man and two children in this card. And then we see this woman sitting here, almost like she's on looking at the situation. But she's on her own. Now, it could very well be a woman that is sitting, right, looking at a man saying goodbye to his children because he's too codependent or he has issues or he has behavior ways that he cannot change. It's giving me like that energy, like a woman sitting and going, yeah, go on, say bye-bye to your daddy. But okay, show me more, Spirit. What is this? Energy and love for those that are in a situation. What is the energy for my Virgos? Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. You have soul searching and it says needing to work on some personal issues first. Give me a card for going forward. And it almost looks like this person is sitting on a boat. It looks like he's sitting on the front of the boat with like an oar. Do you call it an oar? And this is making me think of almost like the Six of Swords, an energy of like moving to calmer waters here. But again, it would say to me that in the situation, because the Six of Swords is coming from the Five of Swords, there could have been a lot of arguments in a situation, a lot of lies between two people, an energy of bullying or manipulation. It almost feels like somebody trying to control another person. I'm hearing the word petty. Give me a card for going forward. You have exploring, and it says testing the waters or still looking for the right one. It says search. It says another path. Yeah. I'm just looking. It's funny. I can see two butterflies outside, right? The way they flying around each other, it makes me feel like arguments and fighting. I hope this isn't a situation that maybe had physical violence in it, especially when there's children involved, right? But something could have just become so toxic. All right, show me more. What are we using? What do we have for Virgos? First cup I see is the Ace of Cups. And I have a King of Cups. So that does make the Two of Cups energy, but I feel like it's almost like this King of Cups is looking down at that Ace of Cups here. I feel like there's a lot of emotions here. Someone could have something to do with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. There's a Two of Cups. Interesting. What is this? Healing family issues and soul searching. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody spends a lot of time at work, right? Just to avoid another person here. So someone could just be like, literally feel like they just fill in the role of a breadwinner. Something could say to me, you know, maybe someone's been with somebody for 8 years. You got Seven of Pentacles. And then you have the Chariot and the Sun. It's like somebody spends a lot of time thinking about moving away from a situation. But again, I feel like there's a lot of history for someone here. A lot of memories and things like that. But I feel like someone spends a lot of time about moving on, having something new. Give me 3 cards for going forward. The World, yeah. New beginning, new cycle. Completions. Okay. It's landing in the reverse. So I don't know if I'm supposed to take it in the reverse. It's the Strength card. So I'm going to put it back and get another card. So even in the upright, I could say that someone here is finding their inner strength, bravery. Sometimes see this card as somebody listening to their ancestors and their angels. But I could also take it as in the reverse with this codependency energy, that maybe somebody here had somebody that is has maybe self-esteem issues, confidence issues here. Or someone just doesn't have the strength anymore to fight for something. Yeah, the Tower, Scorpio, Aries. 2 cards for going forward. Landing on the Chariot is the 3 of Cups. Someone could be leaving somebody for a third party. Maybe they found somebody else. Or again, maybe it's just this energy where someone feels like the fun has gone out of something. 3 of Pentacles talks about celebrations, happy times. Maybe somebody here parties too much, drinks too much. They'd rather spend time with their friends. And here's my bird right there. Give me one more. Energy and love, Spirit. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Jeez. It's been difficult. But the 9 of Wands, I always say the 8 of Wands is behind him. That's moving forward. Right? So things can gain momentum for someone. So maybe something here became very stagnant. And he has that one wand in his hand where he's just about, looks like he's holding on to it. Almost feels like a very near escape. What's sticking out? Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone could have a really spiteful mouth. Maybe somebody was dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or maybe somebody got advice from a friend or something like that. What's this 8 of Pentacles? 4 of Swords. Heavy meditation. I feel like someone can't even concentrate at work. But the Four of Swords does talk about laying something to rest. It talks about an energy of retreat. Show me more. I'm telling you, it feels like someone feels like, hey, being at work is the only place they can get a breather. Yeah, a raven just flew over. So, what's the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles? Someone could be seeing the synchronicities 444. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about truth, clarity. It talks about, again, this energy of vision. Someone needing to be very decisive in a situation. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, that makes the Five of Swords energy. What's the energy here? Coming out sideways, Queen of Cups. Someone could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. There's something here also about somebody being emotionally blocked or just emotionally immature. But I feel like it's an energy of emotionally blocked. So someone could do something, but it would be like, well, what can I use? I mean, let's go to the obvious, right? Let's say someone over drinks, right? No, spirit, I don't know, I'm hearing drugs. Okay. Someone could overdo something. But this would be the kind of person who would say, I drink every day because I had a shit childhood. I drink every day because my dad left me when I was 3 months old. How do you remember number one? Okay. I feel like what I'm trying to get to is this person has a lot of excuses. A lot of, it may seem like reasons in their head. I mean, and if that's how they have to deal with whatever it is that they're dealing with, that doesn't mean that you have to take on that burden, okay? It's that energy where don't allow someone's problems or issues become your own, especially to the point where it starts to affect your life, affect your emotions, to affect your mental, physical. What's this Seven of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. So sevens are warnings. What's the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles? The Two of Cups. There's something here about somebody lying as well, about how invested they are in a relationship or another person. Give me one more here. Look at that, 777. I also see something about somebody holding on or staying in a relationship, but I feel like they have some sort of desire to be somewhere else. I don't know if someone here is cheating and they have somebody else that they kind of have on the side or that helps balance them out. What is the Two of Cups with the Seven of Swords? The Empress. Who's this Empress energy? What's the Empress? Landed on the Chariot, the World. Someone could be at a distance from another person here. Or this is who somebody wants to get away from. Something could have something to do with online. What is the World? Because the World talks about a sense of belonging, wholeness, completions, the Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to seize an opportunity somewhere else. Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So there's that Seven of Swords energy. So someone could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. Or somebody's at a crossroads. But the Five of Swords, I mean, this way up, it does talk about somebody wanting to make amends with maybe somebody else here. Page of Cups is admiring somebody, new love, romance, daydreaming. What's the Chariot? Page of Coins. Yeah, Page of Coins talks about making practical decisions. I don't know if somebody feels like they'd have to do something in secret. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. What's the Page of Coins with the High Priestess? This looks like someone as well wants to move on, but they're not going to say anything. It's like keeping something in the dark. Oh, I also see somebody watches another person from their car. What's the Page of Coins, High Priestess in the reverse? But I do see somebody trying, it feels like moving in silence, not kind of saying what their plans are, saying what they're thinking or what they want to do. And I'm hearing for someone here, it's because they want to keep the peace, but for how long? You have a few days with you've got dark to light, you've got the vernal equinox, and it says a few days, it says from dark to light, fresh start, awakening. So why is this High Priestess in the reverse? The Hermit. Yeah, someone's keeping some sort of a secret here. Virgo energy. So what is the world? Landed on that Empress. Just the Page of Cups came out again. What is the world? Okay. Six of Cups in the reverse. And the Moon. Now the Six of Cups in the reverse is an energy of remembering the past. It talks about somebody revisiting that. Somebody thinking of somebody here. But it's fond memories. So it makes sense with it paged up with the Page of Cups. Six of Cups with the Page of Cups also makes the Seven of Cups energy. Someone is dreaming about another person. The Seven of Cups, right? It can talk about wish fulfillment, but it does also talk about illusions and delusion. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. I don't know, is that by R. Kelly? I'm hearing the bit where he says, I wish, I wish, I wish. And then you have the Moon. Wishing in secret, though. Now, the Moon also represents illusions. So this could be a situation where someone, maybe with someone they don't necessarily want to be with, or it's conflict here or whatever, right? It's not aligned. And they have some sort of wish fulfillment for somebody else. But it may just stay a wish. What's this Three of Cups? The Death. The Nine of Coins. What's the Death? Which way is that coming? It kind of looks, I don't know. Let me put it back. Okay, give me a card. What's the Death and the Nine of Coins? Thank you. Still coming out sideways, though. It landed on this Queen of Cups. And it's the Winter Solstice. And it says, find the light within. It says, tie up loose ends, validate feelings, hibernate in winter. I mean, maybe there is a chance with this other person. But you see, Spirit is saying, you got to shut that door before you can try come on putting this one. Nine of Coins, someone here is independent, self-sufficient, right? You got the Death card. So emphasizing someone would have to end something, let something go, let someone go, break up with someone. Oh no, I'm hearing Spirit say someone here has to let go of the darkness before they can have the light. Take that how it resonates. What's the Nine of Wands? What do we have for my Virgos in love? Coming out sideways is the Eight of Swords. And that landed on soul searching. You also have the Strength. Yeah, someone's got to find the inner strength here, right? Someone here has got to be confident in some sort of move that they make. Or this is someone who's worried about coming towards you here, Virgo, after they left whoever this is out in the cold. What's the Eight of Swords and the Strength? Yeah, look at this. The Fool. New beginnings. Taking a risk. Being spontaneous. Not knowing the outcome, but taking the leap anyway. The Knight of Cups. But then you have this Ten of Swords. So again, I feel like that's emphasizing here, because I could look at it this way. Right? Ten of Swords. Ending out some sort of final chapter here. Right? This could talk about, again, breakup, divorce. Coming in with this offer. Somebody taking a leap. Oh, wow. This is for Virgos who are in a situationship. Give me some cards for this situation. 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Or should I leave this to last? No, just give me 3 cards. Looks like it's flipping in the reverse. So in the upright, it says, I don't care what people think anymore. It says, I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. It says, I know you are the one. But it wanted to flip in the reverse. So it makes me feel like somebody does know. But I don't know if somebody has said anything yet. I don't know if somebody does still kind of care what people think. Or maybe they just care what you think. If they were to come towards you. 8 of Swords is over there. Oh, yeah. You have karmic partner interference. That's maybe who they're walking away from or putting up boundaries with. So for some of you, right, it doesn't necessarily have to be, yeah, it says karmic partner, but it could have been a karmic full stop. It's got the Empress out here. It could have been someone's mother, right, involved in a situation. It could have been someone that they're separated from, but maybe they still have attachments because of children. And then we also have, I didn't think you would walk away. Well, they didn't think you would walk away. I see twin flames. Show me more about this situation. You have hammer. And it says sabotage, it says rebuild, it says integration, it says repetitive, persistent, and working on it. That landed on the 7 of Pentacles. Coming out sideways, you have kisses. Oh, this person want to kiss you. Okay, it's gone. I thought they were going to give me a song. Oh, they are. Okay. Oh, who sings this? Okay, it had to come through a little bit more clearer. I'm hearing, this might be like one of those groups like Total or something. I don't know if it is Total though. But I'm hearing kissing you is all that I've been searching for. Something like that. I might be getting the words wrong. Yeah, I want to kiss you. Okay, so it says unconditional. It says loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. And then you also have camera. It says reminiscing, keepsake. It says perception, learn from the past and make memories. Okay. So what's the energy going forward, Spirit? Or can we get an advice card? What do I want to use? Just give me the energy going forward. How can we end this out for Virgos? For those that are in a situation or relationship or still dealing with the past. The devil. Show me more. The Emperor. 5 of Wands. Clarify these cards. What's the devil? So the devil is kind of similar as codependency energy. What's this devil? Landed on the Empress, the 8 of Cups. Someone is walking away from some sort of toxic situation. Someone could be very materialistic. Or they just have a low vibration about them. What's this Emperor? Divine masculine. And we have the Empress. Coming out almost sideways, you have the King of Swords. So something could have something to do with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Right? Could be someone's divine masculine. Or this could just be an Emperor energy standing in their truth, putting up boundaries here. Someone's become very detached from another person. King of Swords in this deck, he talks about doing things by the book. What's this 5 of Wands though? It landed on this Empress. I don't know if there's some sort of arguments or competition with a divine feminine energy. also see somebody getting upset about their sexual energy not working anymore to control someone or to tempt somebody here. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. With the Magician, I'm telling you. Some sort of manipulation doesn't work anymore. Okay, so let's put these away and then we'll move on to my singles. Let's see what's happening for my single Virgos in love. Whew. After this spread, my single Virgos are going to be like, oh, girl, I want to stay single. I ain't dealing with all of that. Let's see what comes out, singles. I'm hearing, what do they say for Tupac? All eyes on you, singles. Let's see. That's what I'm hearing. All eyes on you. So let's see. Singles, you could be definitely attracting a lot of people at this time, okay? And it could be because you have spent time working on yourself here. All right, Spirit. What do we have for the singles? You guys can timestamp it here if you want. Or you can just listen to it as one whole message. What do we have for the singles? Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward? Give me a card for going forward. Okay, looks like they're both coming in the reverse. You got soulmate at the bottom of the deck. It says, yes, this is your soulmate, and you have heart-to-heart conversations, and you have make the effort, and it is safe for you to love with reconciliation. Now, the first one that's coming in the reverse, in the upright, it would say free yourself. It says it's time to take back control of your life. But could it be coming in the reverse because you are free? You have taken back control of your life here? Is that why all eyes are on you? Some of you singles are becoming more open-minded about something. It could just be about life. I'm hearing something about accepting. Something about accepting the magic of life or the magical things in life. I'm hearing Spirit saying for some of you that are single, once you became single and moved yourself away from a situation, it kind of feels like you started to notice things that maybe you didn't really notice before. But they're showing me things like nature and flowers and things like that. I'm hearing something about coffee mornings. What's this? In the upright, it would say worth waiting for. And it says divine timing is at work in your love life, but it's in the reverse. So could this be with that soulmate energy at the bottom of the deck? Maybe you have just recently met someone for some of you. But show me more, Spirit. What do we have for the singles? Yeah, have you met someone? Loyalty. Look at the two people in the boat. The other boat, that person was rowing by themselves. And then you have expression, being able to share your feelings openly. Okay, let me see. Someone's name could be Armand. Oh, I don't know if you slept with this person already, singles, but hold on. Let me sit up straight in my chair. I'm hearing that song. How does it go? Sex with you, so amazing. Yeah, look at that harmony. Being in tune with each other. It says getting along. Okay, let's see what's happening for the singles. Feels good. Give me a card for now and a card going forward. You have epithermal. Is that how you say it? It says having a brief affair or a rocky relationship. Short term, having fun. Or maybe some of you are just in this energy where you're like, hey, Rising Phoenix, I am single, but that doesn't mean I ain't, having fun. I ain't got no cobwebs down there. Okay, that's too much info, Virgo. Let me move forward. What do we have for the singles? Okay, we have, oh, look at this. You ain't in a relationship, but you coffee morning? I don't know. It says a warm brew. It says speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. Honesty, vital, and patient. All right, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. As singles, you're coming out worse than the people that are partnered up with somebody. I'm hearing, isn't sex so much better when there's no strings attached? Matter of opinion. You. The first word I see is protection. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay. So anyway, I'm turning over. You have protection. It says taking care of yourself as well as the relationship. Self-care and sanctuary. All right, singles. I don't know. You have enduring bond. It says put your family first and spend time together. And time heals. Yeah, I feel like some of you may be going on to have a family with someone here. All right. Show me more. I don't even remember what I pulled out for the... Now you just lost me. Did I use these? It doesn't matter. I'm going to use them anyway. What do we have for the singles? Yeah, Page of Swords. Maybe you met somebody online. Oh, see the chemistry with the devil? And I see the chemistry, the devil and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Whatever rocks your boat. What is this? You have a King of Wands. Yeah. You got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Definitely passion in this situation for those of you who are being intimate or you want to be intimate with somebody, or the thoughts are there, right? King of Wands is a visionary, or somebody wants to be intimate with you, feminines. Page of Wands, I almost picked that up in the reverse. So Page of Wands talks about communication, right? It talks about light-hearted energy, enthusiasm. And look at the Queen of Cups. Even though her back is turned, I feel like, yeah, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I feel like I am speaking to a Virgo, whether you are male or female, right? Could definitely be a feminine energy. I feel like you are emotionally intelligent and stable here, right? Like I said, I feel like you have no issues here in kind of, I kind of want to say in sharing your energy with somebody, but also kind of, you know, not getting too emotionally caught up in the situation. And I think this might be a situation that actually works for both people. It's like this King of Wands, when he's on the table, the way I'm looking at him, right? When you put him down, he ain't necessarily looking at the Queen of Cups. His wand is all lit up and yeah. But it's almost like, you know, it just kind of feels like two people that there's something there, but we're not falling over each other, right? I'm not stressing out when I don't hear from this person. Empress, Nine of Swords, as I say that. And then you have the Two of Wands. I don't know, maybe some of you are starting to think as well where something is heading. What is this for my singles? Give me 3 cards going forward. Okay, I see the Sun. Do I take the Sun? All right, Spirit, give me a clear message. So you got the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. We got some Virgos in here that are, they're lady in the street, but they're freaking the bed. That's what I heard. I didn't say it. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. Show me more. And this Empress is trying to come out. Give me a card for going forward. Thank you. Okay, coming out sideways can talk about a blockage. It's the Tower. Show me more. I ain't gonna lie, that in this Tower card, you see one person falling out of the tower, and the person is butt naked. I'm not gonna lie, it's making me feel like you have no problem kind of kicking somebody out in the morning. I don't feel like kicking them out in a bad way. But let's see when we get there. What's this King of Wands? What's going on for the singles? You have the Six of Swords. You have the Justice. And then you have the Ten of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, this is what I feel like. I feel like there's no kind of like commitment here. You know, it just feels like, I almost want to say young, free and single. Now, someone could also be going through some sort of a divorce. I see something about somebody marrying for money or marrying for papers or something like that here. And maybe that's, okay, maybe that's where for someone here, the commitment is not there. There was a purpose behind it. But show me what the Page of Wands is. Page of Wands is the Three of Cups. Okay, landed on the Queen of Cups. The Page of Cups. Okay. See, it's all kind of romantic and like lighthearted, and them flirty text messages. I'm hearing sexting. Okay. But this just really looks good. It's almost like two friends that are lovers. And the Moon, I don't know, do you keep it secret? Someone here fancies a friend of theirs, but they haven't told them. What's the Queen of Cups? This could be someone you go out and drink with, you know, eat meals with, you know, and it may not just be you and this person. There could be other people in the group, friend group. But I feel like I see somebody looking at someone. They admire this person. They love the way they speak. They love the way they kind of carry themselves. They find them funny and things like that. But they haven't expressed to this person how they actually feel. And I don't know if it's because someone might be afraid that they may ruin a good thing. Okay, so coming out sideways, you have the Queen of Cups. The Three of Swords on the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone here doesn't allow their heart to, you know, control them or control this situation, or they just feel like it's best if they keep things, you know, just that on a level. Can I say that? What's the Three of Swords coming out sideways? Yeah, the Knight of Wands, I'm telling you. Sex is so much better when there is no strings attached. I know what this is. They know what this is. So we both know where we stand. It's like, it just feels okay. What's Three of Swords, Knight of Wands? It's coming out sideways. Okay. Now, maybe somebody does stay in this energy to protect themselves. Chariot came out sideways. Again, we'll talk about a blockage. And we know that the Chariot talks about moving forward. Things not gaining momentum. It talks about moving forward, right? It talks about overcoming any obstacles, challenges, and things like that. But I feel like it coming out sideways, I really don't feel like there is any challenges here for someone. What's the Eight of Cups, Spirit? Coming out, it's more in the reverse. It's the Devil. I feel like my my third eye is like doing this tingling thing. I don't know what that means. What's the devil in the reverse? You have the waxing moon, and that actually hit the moon. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I kind of see something here about someone as well, right? Just take the parts that resonate for you if it resonates for you. But I see something here about someone here who kind of, I guess they keep their guards up a little bit. But I also see someone here who's maybe trying to fight some sort of emotions about whether something is worth fighting for. Someone may also leave situations when they feel like it's becoming too much. Oh no, I feel like I'm starting to feel something for this person. Let me leave. I do also see like an energy here though. Someone, you may be single, you may have nobody that you're speaking to, nobody that you admire or you're speaking to like that here, right? And you could just be working on yourself with this Eight of Cups energy. But you are on your way to the Nine of Cups. What's this Nine of Cups? Yeah, that was the world, a new chapter. What's the Nine of Cups? Or maybe being alone, you've just found fulfillment within yourself. Nine of Cups is the Temperance. Okay, that landed on the Page of Wands. The Temperance talks about patience, right? You balancing yourself out. Again, where I was talking about working on yourself, finding that inner peace. What's the Temperance? You have the Emperor. Okay. I don't know. It landed on that. How do you say that? I'm even going to try to keep saying it again. Epithermal. Having a brief affair. It says, or a rocky relationship. Maybe some of you walked away from an Emperor energy. Who's this Emperor? Yeah, Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone who is still spying on you, watching on you. They're watching on you, Virgo. What's the Temperance and the Emperor? Got Sagittarius energy here, Aries, Taurus. Yeah, heavy Taurus, Hierophant. This could have been someone who juggled you. For some of you, this could have been somebody you was married to. And for others of you, you may be going towards someone here. Or this person could be around you already, but someone here who maybe is offering you some sort of someone who values you. Who's this Emperor? The Ace of Swords. Landed on the Page of Wands. Someone who wants to communicate. Someone you're already communicating with. Somebody you're trying to gain clarity about. But this is an energy of victory. All right, Spirit. So what is this Tower? Yeah, that was somebody knocking on my door. So I don't know if this Tower is a good tower where something may take you by surprise. But let's see. What's the Tower? If it's a good tower, something may take you by surprise. It's Ace of Cups. This is new love, new romance, joy. It says on there, flowing emotions, but that's not what that's not what I heard. I heard, yeah, get your juices flowing. Listen, let me go. Give me one. What's this Tower, Spirit? Oh, the Death card. Scorpio energy. But this does talk about, death and rebirth. New start. Abrupt change. And doesn't the Tower represent an energy of something happening abruptly? Out of nowhere? Who's that guy? Where did he come from? Kind of energy. You got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more. Oh. Now they're singing, go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Don't get your hopes up. I don't know. It's just what I heard. You have the Lovers. Look at this energy. Connections, relationships, harmony. Nice. I like it, singles. I don't know how you feel about it. Okay. One more. I just want to see if the 4 Wands would come out. Okay, 2 more. You got the Hangman and the 3 of Coins. Okay. Yeah, this could be like a friendship that turns into something more. Magician. So Virgos, that is what I picked up here today. I feel like you're definitely doing better than the couples and pairs and third parties and yeah. So guys, if anything has resonated with you, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgos, stay safe. Love and light, guys.